Hey everybody, what's up? And today I'm going to be giving you a review of the Lego Ninjago Spinjitzu Zane. This is a 2019 set and it includes everything that you see here, which is basically a spinner and then 3 separate attachments for the spinner. Now this image you see right here doesn't really do justice until you see what this spinner actually does. It spins really well and it's actually a lot of fun. In this video I'm going to be giving you my thoughts of this spinner and everything included in the set, starting with the minifigure. So this is Zane and he is the one minifigure included in this set. He is in his 2019 ninja garb and it actually is the same outfit that all the versions of Zane have in this series. So you're kind of just getting the same Zane minifig as you would if you were to buy a set, but I think that's a good way to get the minifig, although it is really nothing exclusive, not even the face. Zane has a katana here, which is pretty nice, and I just really like the printing all around, and I really like the headpiece used for Zane. He's got his angry face and then his extra happy face. I think this is just a really good minifigure to add to your Ninjago collection. On screen right now what I have is one of the 3 stands included in the set for the spinner, and basically each of these stands consists of the kind of like ring that you see here with the black plates, the gold clips, and then the other black plate, and each of these right here is just an attachment that goes on it, and these can go on the actual spinner. So right here you see I have the speed version of the spinner. Next up is the attack version, so you can see it's the same general assembly, and these are just different things that you can put onto the spinner, and I'll show you them up close when I actually put them on the spinner. Then the next one I have is the defensive one, which I think looks the best, but really none of these really look good. They're really only used to hold on to the spinner, so that's kind of lame. But the nice thing here is that you can just put the spinner in it like that, and you have a nice way to kind of display the spinner just as so. So as for a look at the actual spinner, this is a brand new piece obviously for 2019. It actually only consists of 2 pieces, which is the inverted round tile here and then this actual spinner assembly. Now the spinner assembly is made with dual plastic, so there's 2 different types of plastic in there, and it looks really nice actually. It looks really good, and I will say that it needs the minifig to really spin. So all you do is you just take Zane here and you have to take off his weapon because it doesn't really fit in there, and there's 2 studs in the bottom here. I don't know if you can really see that down there, and all you're gonna do is you're just gonna attach Zane in there. Now one thing that's really good with this spinner is that Zane fits in there really nicely. It holds him in firmly like the super jumper, so you can't really knock him out by accident. I mean, even if I'm gonna go like this, he's not coming out at all. So that's really good and I really like that. So yeah, this will spin on its own just like this, and how you spin it is you basically just hold the head and let it go. And that was a pretty bad spin, but you just go like that and it will spin around, which is really nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it on the 3 different assemblies for it, give you a closer look at them, and just show you how well this thing spins and show you how cool it really is, because this is a really, really cool Lego product. First up, we have my favorite of the different spinner arrangements. This is the defensive one. And if we just take a close look here, it has these ice crystals that are all clipped onto the actual spinner, and it looks really nice. It looks really good actually. I really like that. It looks really good. And when you spin it, it just spins around really, really good. Check that out there. Spins really good. It looks really nice when it spins. This is the best looking option for the spinner. It just has a lot of color in it. I think it just looks really, really good. Now the reason this is called the defensive option is because these are such big pieces right here. So basically if you're getting attacked at by another spinner, it's big, it's going to knock something off of it, and it's also going to protect it, because the way the spinner is set up, it needs an equal amount of weight on each side. So like these pieces are all the same, so it has the same weight, so that when you spin it, it stays in the air. So it's also very sturdy and very big, so you don't want it to be something small, because if this gets knocked off at all by an attack, it's not going to spin as well. I mean, you can see it stopped pretty quickly there. So yeah, so the idea is that it's going to stay on really well, and it's just really strong, and that is what makes this a defensive spinner piece. And it spins really good. It really does. I really like that. It just spins really good. It's also very controlled with the defensive, which is good because you don't want it spinning all around. So if you're doing like whatever different kind of challenges for this, this is just really nice. And I mean, spinning this thing really does look good. I can't stress that enough. This looks amazing. I think it comes up a little delayed on camera just because of the way the picture looks, but it really, really looks good. I really like it. This next form is officially called the speed form, and it's just really small elements on this one. It's just two pieces there using the blade element or the tooth element, whatever you'd want to call it. And the reason this is the speed element is because this is so much faster than the others. I mean, just look how fast that's spinning. It spins really, really fast. And the reason why is obviously because it is just very lightweight and aerodynamic with the way these pieces are set up. And it just really, really spins good. It spins really fast. By far the fastest spinner option. It wouldn't really do good in any type of attack setting because, I mean, these are very flimsy. I mean, I can just flip it and it goes flying. But it is really nice and just a really fast, fun way to play with your spinner. This last form is the attack form, and it's basically the attack form because it has the most on it and can do the most damage. And do notice these really, really nice printed pieces on here. There are 4 of them. They're all exactly the same. Has like a shuriken type pattern, and it's white with gray. It just really looks really nice for Zane. And taking a look at this one as it spins. This one spins pretty good, pretty fast, and very aggressively. So I'm going to actually put in some enemies here, just using Ninjroids from Ninjago, and we're going to just see how this thing really attacks them, because this is the attack mode for the spinner. So here we go. Check that out. It goes pretty good, and it does attack them really good. And notice that the stuff doesn't really fall off. It can get bent, obviously. I mean, like, it'll bend down and stuff, but it does really good. And just upon impact here, it's gonna hit it hard, and it's gonna hit it well. I mean, you kind of do have to play around with it to get to hit it, but it does good. And Zane lost his hood there because the hood pieces aren't that durable and as strong of a connection. But just really, really good. I just really like the way that these look. I mean, you're just spinning this around. You can really attack stuff with it, you know? Just have something stand up, get in its way. It's gonna fall over. So that's really nice and just really fun. Kids are gonna have fun playing with this thing, just attacking. And I mean, you can see this thing doesn't really fall apart that well, which is good. I mean, it's pretty strong in there. I'm using a decent amount of effort to pull that off. So yeah, really, really good. And that's going to be it for this review. I really like these spinners. I think they're just very good and useful. Past Lego Ninjago spinners have been very big and bulky and have required rip cords and a lot of space needed to use them. But not this one. This one you can literally just set up on a desk and just spin, which I think is really nice and something that's really important. It works good. Each of the features works good. And depending on how you want to play with it, you can arrange it in different ways, which I really like. That's going to be it for this video. So thank you all so much for taking the time to watch it. And I'll talk to you all again in my next video.